Hey everyone, in today's video, I'm going to show you a really cool tool that you can use to make easy quiz videos using Capcut, an absolutely free online video editor that makes it super simple to make videos. Now, in my last video, I showed you guys how to create a basketball quiz video using Canva Pro. Canva Pro has a free 30-day trial, but some of us just want to continue on with absolutely free software, and that's no problem at all. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how to do some cool things. So after you click sign up for free and create a new account using your email address, you'll be sent a verification code, and after you enter it, you are in Capcut. When you get in, it's going to ask you a couple of questions, like what role describes you. It doesn't really matter. You can put personal user. There will be 3 questions. I just put personal use for personal use, and I'm making videos following a trend. Now it will ask you what ratio do you want to create. In this tutorial, I will do a full-size YouTube video, which is the ratio 16:9. All right, so let's get started. Head over to the video editing timeline, which is going to look something like this. All right, so once you're in, you want to just start off your video with a very simple intro animation. Most of you already have a little animation, so you can just pop it in. If you don't, there's tons of stock video and images that you can use. For myself, I'm just going to head over to the photo section and type in basketball. Notice there's tons of free stock images. I'll just select one that I like and basically add a title. All right, this picture with the flying basketball player looks kind of cool. I'm just going to add a really cool title like NBA Players Master Quiz. All right, so before we get started, I want to save everyone some time. The reason you are probably making quiz videos is that you want to get views and sub count and eventually get monetized, or to have it be a source of passive income. But the problem is that quiz videos are becoming more and more competitive. So the secret to getting really good views on YouTube is to really understand your audience. Now, don't be lazy about this. You need to really think this through, otherwise you're probably gonna waste your time. You see, some quiz videos, people will stay for the entire video due to the nature of the topic. Maybe it's scientific. But the reason I make NBA quiz videos is that I'm an NBA fan and I love watching basketball highlights. Sometimes I'm just scrolling down my social media feed and I find some basketball highlight videos, and I'm probably just gonna click on them and watch the entire video, which basically rewards the creator with my watch time. Most people who enjoy basketball want to do the same, but they're probably not gonna sit through a boring quiz video. That's why if you just make like a basketball quiz video with a question, 4 answers, and the answer reveal, and then on to the next question, there's just, number 1, too much competition on YouTube, and number 2, it's just so boring. You can go do a test for yourself. Go on YouTube and search up NBA basketball quiz video and see how many views those videos get versus topics like Vince Carter, top 10 dunks, or Steph Curry, top 3-pointers, or Shaq's best dunks of all time. You see, at best, those boring quiz videos are gonna get thousands of views, maybe hundreds of thousands of views, but the best basketball highlights are gonna get millions of views. So what you wanna do is to really go deep and really niche and really make your video very entertaining. And the reason I'm able to understand this is because I'm a basketball fan myself. I know what I'm gonna watch and I know what I'm not gonna watch. So I remember that basketball fans, they wanna see highlights. So you wanna give them highlights. Basketball highlight videos get a lot more views than basketball quiz videos. But because this is a quiz tutorial, we are gonna combine this technique of using basketball highlights with quiz to make it super interesting and engaging so they stay on the video. Now, my last video, I focused it on 90s NBA basketball quiz video using Canva, and you can go check it out in the description below. It uses more of the traditional question answer format, but in this video we will make the quiz even more entertaining with even more basketball highlights. So let's use this method using Capcut. Now, I'm assuming you already know how to download basketball highlights from YouTube. Just remember that you can use the content as long as you follow YouTube's fair use policy. So we are going to go use basketball highlights during the question and the answers and the answer reveal. So this type of video is meant to be so entertaining that viewers will probably want to keep watching the video, which helps you with your watch time and monetization. Again, if you're using content that is not your own, always make sure you follow YouTube's fair use policy. So now that you guys have the right mentality, I'm gonna show you guys step by step on how to create this simple basketball quiz video. Because I already have some knowledge being an NBA fan, I can come up with some of these questions on the spot, but if you don't know how to do it, I'll show you how to prompt ChatGPT to do it in a very simple manner. So let's start off with the first question. Who does Steph Curry consider to be the second best 3-point shooter of all time? So this is a really interesting question that we can combo with video highlights. to basically keep the user very engaged. What we want to do is find some video highlights of Steph Curry and present the question at the same time. So go ahead on YouTube, download the copy of your favorite Steph Curry highlights, probably shooting some of his best threes. You can mix and match and cut the best highlights you want using Capcut. It's an absolutely free online video editor. Make it as entertaining as possible, giving the best highlights you found, but also give the user enough time to see the question. On Capcut, I would probably extend the highlights to maybe 7 or 10 seconds, and then use the text tool to add the question. Play around with the font size and style that you want. Next up is to come up with the answers, but instead of the same boring 4 choices at one time, we're going to present each choice at a time with some video highlights. This is how we're able to extend the video and extend the watch time. So first, we are going to put choice A, Ray Allen, which is such an amazing three-point shooter and probably one of the best if Steph Curry never came around. So I'm going to go and download some video highlights of Ray Allen. And for the answers, again, maybe between 5 to 7 seconds of highlights so they can watch it. The cool thing is that you can actually extend the answer time a little bit longer because people are so captivated by some of these video highlights. Don't forget to put the text of Ray Allen as one potential answer. All right, after you're done with that, move on to choice B, Reggie Miller. So go ahead, download some video highlights, rinse and repeat. Reggie, absolutely loved him, absolutely loved how he killed the Knicks before. So go ahead, put your Reggie Miller highlights. Now let's move on to choice C, Del Curry, Steph Curry's dad. So go ahead, download some video highlights. Del Curry was a Raptor. He killed it as a Raptor. Steph Curry was an 8th grader and he killed it in Toronto. So that could be a potential choice. Go ahead, do your video highlights. And finally, let's say the last choice is choice D, Steve Nash. Again, go and download some video highlights of him. And don't forget to put the text of his name as a potential answer. So I'm gonna make a quick pause there. So you see, instead of the same boring 4 answers, right? Which is just, most people just do boring 4 answers and a countdown timer. What we've done is that we've given the user like maybe a 7 to 10 second answer, but because it's actual basketball highlights, they're more likely to stay on and actually watch the whole thing because it's really entertaining. And I already proved to you guys before that people absolutely watch the best video highlights and they stay on because those types of videos get millions of views. All right, so the final step, what we want to do is to do a split screen with the 4 choices and the video highlights playing and put a countdown timer in the middle. This allows us to basically extend the video, the question even further. So Capcut makes it really easy to do this split screen. All you need to do is to duplicate your video footage from before, drag and resize it, and then split screen the footage into 4 different screens. Just watch what I do on this video step by step. And the last thing you want to do is to add a countdown timer. The easiest way to do this is to just search for a countdown timer on YouTube and basically go and download it, and then you can insert that footage in the center. I'll show you guys how awesome this looks after when we play this video from front to back. Now you also want to add some really cool sound. I personally use Epidemic Sound and I have a free 30-day trial below if you're interested in it, but you can use some of the stock sound as well. Now, what if you don't have intimate knowledge of NBA? I will give you the ChatGPT prompt that you can use, and I would basically just type this. I'm trying to make a quiz video on YouTube about NBA basketball. Please give me some good questions with the correct answer, but also give me 3 incorrect answers that I can use to fool the audience. Focus on questions about NBA players and who they think is the best at a given area. So ChatGPT will basically do all the work for you. And then when you want more questions, just tell ChatGPT, please give me another question. And basically ChatGPT will generate you an unlimited amount of questions, and basically you can download more and more highlights with the answers and basically make this video as long or as short as you want, and then you're pretty much done. So let's take a look at the final product and let's see how sick it looks.
Ray Allen responsible for their last 9 points. No! He made that one too. Get out of town, Ray
He can knock that down.
Reggie Miller from downtown.
So he's done that a couple of times in his career.
Charlotte in the lead by 5. Curry off a down screen, 3 more. Del Curry could kick the ball in right now. Charlotte fans.
The crowd roars as Steve Nash re-enters the game with 3:57 left. They've been calling for.
Ray Allen responsible for their last 9 points. No! He made that one too. Get out of town, Ray Allen.
All right, so this type of quiz video is meant to be very niche focused on NBA basketball fans, which combines basketball highlights with the quiz format. The quiz questions are meant to be very entertaining. So you want it to be a little bit of thought-provoking as well, but because of the basketball highlights, they're gonna stay on the video, which basically is gonna help you with monetization or to help you generate passive income. So try this out. I've actually tried this before on new YouTube channels and it's worked out really well for myself. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little tutorial video. If you did, please do me a huge favor. Please hit that like button and subscribe. It will really help me out and will allow me to continue to make some really awesome content for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.